Hello everybody, this is Syncretic 3D, and in this video, we will be making a texture bender node. Alright, so let's start off with a example texture. Let's use a noise texture. Use a texture coordinate here. Use the object coordinate here. Render it out, and see how it looks. Just a standard noise texture. Now I'm going to add a mix RGB and a second noise texture right here, like so. Now we are bending it using this one right here. And this bar will control the influence of how much of this is showing up on this right here. Now you may notice that it scales up the texture a little bit. It's a bit finicky. So to compensate for that, we will add a translate node right here to limit it just to the translation instead of the rotation and the scaling. I made this in a previous video, which you can see up above. Right, let's use this and the translation here, and use the object coordinate for the vector right here. Now, it keeps the proper scaling and the rotation. However, you may notice that it is kind of pulling it down towards the corner here. So to compensate for that, we will add a second translate node right here, then a math node, 3 math nodes, one between the color of the noise texture and the translation. Right here, let's set this to multiply, 1 for now. And third one right here, 1 times 1, and then times -0.5. That is the offsetting value for the translation to fix the pulling. Plus right here. Now we can see it keeps the location. Alright, so let's clean this up a little bit. Add a reroute right here. And plus right here. Let's add one right here as well. And then we will group this together right here. Control G. Let's name this color right here. Name this vector. And let's add a range node. So we have minimum and maximum value for the influence here. Copy this right here. Let's grab the range. Call this influence. Grab the minimum and maximum values. All right. And then let's move the vector down to the bottom, where it should be. Now you may notice that the vector is opened up by default. To close that, we're going to use a vector from a texture, like a noise texture. Let's compare the vectors. This one is closed, so this one is opened. Let's remove the texture now that we have it in the input here. Let's remove the first one and move this over here. Link it back up. Now it's closed by default. Now you may notice that the color input should be a vector because it's plugged into a vector right here. So let's put this right here, put this down here, and get rid of the color. Perfect. Let's name this Bender Texture. All right. I can see that influence here. Change the minimum maximum. Let's change the maximum to something like 0.5. A little bit less. Let me change the scale here for the noise texture. Get a lot of control over the appearance of this now. Let's swap the textures out by pressing Shift S. Texture, let's do checker texture. See that here. Let's do checker texture here as well. I think it's black and white. A lot of control. And it's not scaling awkwardly because we have the translation nodes here. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe below and look out for more in the coming days. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video of this course. Bye.